All you need is a little bit of faith and your dog.
Good morning. My name is Sheldon, and today is March 19th, 2020. It's the 309th day of being 28, and the world is going through a pandemic. The province of British Columbia has been declared in a state of emergency, and people are still buying copious amounts of groceries that I don't think is necessary. Yesterday, my manager sent an email saying that my workplace is going to be shutting down on Sunday. So I still have one more shift at work, I believe, at least one that is guaranteed. I don't know what will Sunday look like within 3 days from now. But you still got to keep your spirits high. Now is an opportunity to get everything that you wanted to do at home finally done. And it doesn't mean that you have to stay at home all the time, as long as you keep yourself distant from other people, other than the ones that live in your house. I hope everyone is staying safe at this state of the world as of March 19th. Seems like everything's just closing down, other than like restaurants, groceries, pharmaceuticals, hospitals. I would best believe even farms, but even transit people. Oh, you gotta appreciate everyone who's still working. It's like, maybe confusing these times, but again, we'll have to take it day by day and see where it's going. There's not a lot for me to do this morning, but I still have to go to work for this meeting. We have to go on employment insurance, which isn't so bad. I mean, it's the last thing I would want to do, but it's kind of hard. You can't really necessarily find a job at this point of time, but who knows? I think the one thing that's been keeping me positive are actually posts on Twitter. There was one for advice about being in quarantine or about how to save yourself from COVID-19. And one just basically stated lyrics from Dua Lipa's Don't Start Now, which is actually good advice, which is don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now, walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. And there was another one for staying at home, which is basically staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. No, that was really good. Natasha Bedingfield unwritten. But yes. Yeah, it's the little things that can keep you happy. I mean, the only savage thing I've seen online is the post that lawyers are going to be excited once quarantine is over. Because there was a news article, I don't know if it was true, because it's hard to believe what's on the news these days, that couples in China are filing for divorce after spending so much time in quarantine. But can you blame anyone else when you have a job to attend to and then all of a sudden you have to work from home, stay at home? I mean, things could be worse. And again, if China can get through this, I'm pretty sure Canada can get through this as well. So yeah. But in the meantime, let's get the day started. I'm not really sure where we're going, but stay tuned. Sit. Just spending quality time with the boy while he's here in the bathroom. I want to be loved, even though you don't really look that impressed. But yeah, my mother said that I should put my hair up. So here it is, at a point. I don't know, this product from Nature's Republic is really sticky. Like, I can barely get my hand through it. But regardless. Right, what are we gonna do, boy? Are you gonna go back? Still not impressed, are you? When you put on a stimulating video, but it doesn't really stimulate him. No, nothing. And this is why it's important to clean your house, because you never know what you'll find. Not just one, but two. disinfecting wipes. Why does it seem so bright? This is kind of hard to wear, actually. I'm heading to the work meeting. Pretty sure it's just going to be for employment insurance. It's going to be a long process, if anything, but again, it's understandable. A lot of people are advising others to not wear it, yet people are still wearing them. And I got this one from Ginger, so I don't think you can necessarily donate your face masks. But better safe than sorry, right? I mean, all the other people in China wore masks, they took protocol, and their rates went significantly lower. Recently, they had no new discoveries of the coronavirus, so that's always a positive. And without further ado, let's run some errands. Yep, still gotta do things this day. Like, people are still going for lottery tickets, including myself. People really need a wish right now, right? So, gotta keep your spirits up. Once again, without further ado, let's get going, shall we? Favorite part of Lotto would have to be checking it. No kissing for luck, though. There we go. $1. Not bad. If I'm being honest, I feel a little bit ridiculous, but at least I'm safe. Maybe if I don't wear the sunglasses, it'll be better. Yeah. Turns out I'm wearing this mask wrong the whole time. It's that bendy part. The metal goes here. I was wearing it the other way because there's a small label right here and it's upside down. So it's like, is that right or is that wrong? Again, a normal day for most people, but just with better precautions. And totally forgot that today's the first day of spring, so happy spring to everyone. You can still go outside and enjoy the sun. Just be aware, be cautious, make sure you stay clean. But without further ado, let's go downtown, let's get this meeting on, and figure out what the future holds. I mean, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to give. Que sera, sera. For reference, this is mall at 2:40 in the afternoon, where quintessentially all the stores are closed. All you see are just passerbyers. But again, all in the name of safety, so it's fine. You gotta appreciate them still playing music. You're not allowed to film in the food court. Understandable. It's just weird. Just imagine how many people are out of a job. Oh, one of the reasons why I don't look forward to doing EI. But again, one step at a time. On the plus side, got free food. I even had to label this one because I forgot it yesterday. But, hang on. Let's go back home, shall we? One store's closed, but the other store's open. I'm pretty sure the food court's also open, but kind of feels like you're on a permanent Sunday these days. Permanent Sunday mornings. Slow and steady. But then again, like in the spirits of everyone else, this too shall pass. I'm at the gas station to get my car washed, and it's interesting because you have to buy a ticket before going to the actual car wash, which, like, I wouldn't understand why you wouldn't just do an automated one, but it's all good. My car's a little bit dirty, as you can see. When I was younger, I always wanted to go to the car wash. I thought it'd be so fun, especially all the ones with the brushes, which is this one exactly right here. But now that I'm older, I don't really wash my car as often. But now that we're gonna spend more time at home, and before this place closes, might as well take the advantage.
Oh gosh, hopefully this is her. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, bristle action. just got home and don't mind the scratches, but it kind of seems like right here, still dirty. Yeah, I can't see anything from there, but yeah, still dirty on the side. Tires are pretty good. Front looks spiffy. Oh my god, they could not get rid of the bird poo though. I don't know if you can see that from here. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Overall, maybe like a 7. 7 out of 10. Cause you know, now I'm gonna review car washes. But yeah, not bad. Totally could do better by yourself.
Work was giving away free groceries, so I got myself a plethora of potatoes. Too many lemons to count. And then in the fridge, this was from yesterday, some kale, as well as some green lettuce. So I better remember to use all of that.
You can say there's an advantage to all of this, in the fact that we'll see what happens when 2 months comes and goes, to see how much stronger we all become as a workforce. It was very inspiring, the speech that our managers gave, because it's not an easy decision to get everyone on employment insurance, employer's insurance. We'll figure out what happens from here. But let's see what we're gonna do for the rest of the day, right? When you're stuck at home and you somehow ended up doing nothing. I mean, I did something productive. I finally filed all my bills for this year. So far, it seems like the biggest month was January because of expensive purchases, but at least it's more under control now. But afterwards, had dinner with my parents. We started talking about what's happening out in the world, saying what everyone's got to do. Who knows what'll happen in within the month. Not a month. 90 days? 60 days? Who knows how many days it is now. It's only day 1 actually. Well, Sunday would technically be day 1. Or Monday. Gotta keep my brain active, otherwise I'm going to start losing it. Maybe I'll start a new night skin routine. I'm just blabbing on at this moment, but I was also watching Michelle Phan, and she put a lot of emphasis on night skincare, so it's like, never know. We'll see. What a weird way to stop the video, but yeah, let's get ready for bed. And it's 6 in the morning. I just brushed my teeth, so I guess some things never change. Me passing out on the couch, trying to get to bed. At least I did it this time. But as much as I try to keep things lighthearted and positive, I think there's a part of you that never stops worrying. I guess this is what it means like to be a parent, because no matter how old your child tends to be, you still want to look after them. But yeah, we just have to get through this. I'm sure we'll all be fine. Just as long as you have a routine of some sort, or even just keep yourself productive and busy. I know a lot of people are going to be amazing cooks, or what was the tweet? Yeah, a lot of people are going to be amazing cooks, or a lot of people are going to have alcohol problems. It's just nothing to joke about, but still, that idea is still funny. And then on the other hand, another tweet from a friend that I saw online was the fact that you expect people to be productive while some people were just staring at their legs for 45 minutes. I'll show that somewhere on the screen. But yeah, these little things is like, yeah, we'll see what happens. I feel like a lot of people still procrastinate, like myself. But as long as we have a goal to work on, I'll see how long this will go. I don't know. But if gamers can do it, sure we all can do it too, right? But hope you all had a great day. I'll see you in 3 days. Good morning. Take care. We'll see you soon. Just gotta make sure there's no gunk in my eye. Because even then, even when you're in quarantine, you still gotta keep yourself looking good, right? Good morning, my name is Sheldon, and today is March 22nd, 2020. It's the 312th day of being 28. The past 2 days have been either an on or off switch for me, just because on Friday, all I was doing was being on my phone. I was tagged in this Instagram post where you show to your friends your favorite pictures of them if they tag you back. So that kept me pretty occupied. But then I realized some of my friends, they have so many posts to share. So it's like, it's crazy. But for the most part, it's pretty fun. It's like, I like looking at old photos. It's kind of like an old pastime activity that you used to do, right? And then yesterday was my last day at work, which was pretty emotional for the most part, but also tasty because we got takeout. We got fried chicken, which was gluten-free that my coworker kept pointing out. So I was like, it's healthy. But needless to say, got some pretty good views from the top and gonna miss that for a while, but I have a few projects to keep myself occupied, so we're gonna work on that today. And then my cousin Shelby was showing me, a Facebook page of our parish where they're actually live streaming Sunday masses. So that's pretty awesome. I tried to load it up earlier this morning, but for some reason it wasn't showing up. So we're going to try that again, because even if it's live stream, it will still be on the page. And it's pretty awesome because she was showing it to me last night, that the masses, like, it even goes at split screen, where you can see the father and then you can also see the choir at the same time. I mean, it's without communion, but that's not the most important thing at the moment. But yeah, let's get the Sunday going. I know it's weird to get ready, but even then, I don't even like being in pajamas all day long, even if it's Batman. I don't know if you remember this from a few vlogs ago. But yeah, this is supposed to glow in the dark. But anyways, let's get things going.
Faith follows works follow faith. And we do this ultimately then because we believe. Just like that blind man in the gospel.
And then you get sidetracked.
Can you give me a plastic bag?
Yep. So yeah, organizing the freezer instead.
Not that I'm craving it or anything, but the fact that we had a whole ice cream cake inside the freezer is very concerning. And for some reason my hand got red, but might as well throw it away, but maybe not risk it. Better not. When you thought this would be a longer project, but it ended up being only 20 minutes. So we have the freezer behind me, and according to my father, this is how he organized it. So let's get a better view of our freezer. And when you open it up, we have the ones that I need very fast. So I didn't even know that we had puff pastries. We also have a Trader Joe's corner. We have bread, and then we have our meat. Underneath is our vegetables, and then there's dim sum underneath the dumpsters. But this dedicated space on top of the frozen packs is going to meat, specifically steaks. My aunt was saying that her restaurant is selling inventory, so I think we're gonna eat a lot of steaks, and it's gonna be pretty gross for the most part, but thankfully we have a whole garage to clean. Let me show you. I think you can already see it in the back. The rowing machine. And then we also have, thankfully from my brother, a barbell, the one where my finger is pointing at. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to stay in shape. And who knows, maybe we'll also have a bike ride. One project is done. We still have probably 20, 30, 40 more to go. But yeah, let's see where the rest of the day goes. I'm pretty sure that I want to shave because I still want to look good for myself. You just gotta put yourself in that mindset that you still have work to do. Otherwise, people online, they're just gonna post about what they're cooking, what they're drinking, and other things and whatnot. But as long as we're all laughing together, that's all that matters, right? Everything's smooth and clean, maybe a bit dry, but I need to come up with a night skincare routine of some sort now that we have so much time on my hands. But I'm looking through my pay stubs, seeing which one's the highest one. Thankfully I keep it up in this envelope, and compared to 26 pay stubs, it seems the most recent one from February 9th to the 22nd of this year was my highest. Hopefully I get at least 55% of that every 2 weeks, and then we'll be fine. My coworker was telling me that if you apply through the Canadian Revenue Agency, the process is easier, but I'm expecting it to be between either 20 to an hour, 20 minutes to an hour specifically. But might as well do this, listen to some music, and get through what I need to get done. I might look through some online jobs, but who knows if people are even hiring at this moment other than superstores or groceries. But yeah, let's get to it. So I just finished the application for employer's insurance, that's the proper term. And it wasn't too long, maybe about half an hour at most. But they ask you a series of questions, you fill out the paperwork or the online work, and we'll get a call within a week or so. But I didn't know that I have a friend that works in the airline industry. She usually applies for EI when she gets laid off every season, but who knew? We're gonna get to some other types of work, but I think I'm gonna have lunch first. Kinda hungry at the moment. You think that if you're in quarantine, I wouldn't be distracted, yet somehow I still know how to procrastinate. I forgot to pick up this massage gun from my cousin's house, so I'm going there, and then I might do some grocery shopping, because for the past 2 or 3 hours, I've just been watching a lot of cooking videos. I have my mask with me, so I'll be protected. Stay tuned.
Powerful brushless high torque motor.
Yeah, supposed to massage your muscles.
So it's gonna go dum 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 dum.
Pretty much, but faster.
Yeah, interchangeable. That will feel good when you're like tense.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I swear, you're just like a pill. Instead of making me better, you keep making me ill. You keep making me sweat to as fast as I can, to the middle of nowhere. My frustrated fears, and I swear.
You know you're losing your mind when you think this said quarantine, but it actually just says quadratini. Well, they're still here for a reason. No, they're being pretty sold out. At least the dark chocolate flavor. I touched something on my hand and it was sticky. I don't know where it came from, but I've used hand sanitizer, so I'm all good now. But it seems like a normal grocery store day, at least on a Sunday. I mean, the only difference is people are really being aware of being socially distant from another, which makes sense. They even put tape on the floor to tell customers how far they should be apart from each other, at least at the cashier register. But yeah, didn't get everything that I needed, but that'll be fine for another day. Have another activity to do. But let's go home and get ourselves ready for dinner. Nature still happens though, and this cherry blossom is really pretty. There's actually quite a few in the neighborhood. These two right over there. But gotta appreciate spring. And when you cook all of the sticky rice from the freezer, hopefully it's still good though. And dinner is served with some oysters, some lamb, and of course you need rice. It's about 4 in the morning. We've come to the end of the day. I finally finished working on a vlog on my laptop. That's why it's a little bit noisy. This one being released as a Monday. I need to be more committed on a release date. It used to be Wednesdays, then it was Fridays, then Saturdays. It's like it's all over the place. I need to keep myself focused. if anything. But dinner was good. My sister, brother, and I tried video chatting with each other, which worked pretty good. Although, I think the connection on my phone tends to be the problem. Just because, I don't know, when internet slows down, what I usually do is turn it off and then turn it on again, the Wi-Fi. And then it all works just magically. It's amazing what you can do when you're procrastinating. It's like, all of a sudden, I don't have anything else to do. But, watched a few videos online, saw Rosanna Pensino's latest entry, which is quite emotional because she's been through a lot. Hopefully she gets better and recovers. I know, times are tough, but still gotta keep smiling, if anything. Well, I've got the whole week, the whole month to figure out what to do. But not to worry, I will get things done. But until then, hope you all had a good night. We'll see you in 3 days. Take care. Stay safe. Stay home. But until then. Good morning. My name is Sheldon, and today is March 25th, 2020. It's the 315th day of being 28. And currently, I'm feeling a little bit of a shake underneath. I feel like there's still a construction site working, despite what's going on with the world. I suppose that construction workers are still essential workers, because it gets me thinking, because my father is in real estate, and he still has to work with apartments and properties for property management. So I guess that has to be deemed as essential work, right? In addition to all of the nurses and doctors and frontline services for grocery stores and farms and whatnot. But hopefully everyone's staying safe. I do know that recently in the news, they've been asking people to donate their face masks. So hopefully they have enough supplies out there. Again, I do contemplate whether I should even donate my own face mask just because it was from someone else. It's out of the package. I don't know what the guidelines are, but I'll look into that. But I'm feeling kind of big at the moment, like my face. Maybe it's because I haven't been chewing enough gum or been cooking a lot lately. Monday night had Korean food with beef bulgogi, and then last night I tried Taiwanese food with chicken nuggets. The spices are good, but kind of all over the place just because they ask you to deep fry some basil leaves and it exploded. Made a big mess on the stove, needless to say. But lately, when I'm waking up in the morning, I don't even feel that hungry to eat. But I'm still going to eat breakfast just because I don't want to go crazy now. I don't know. But I do have to go out because my mother bought medicine for my amma, so I have to deliver that. Then probably more grocery shopping. Seems like I've been doing that a lot lately. Just because looking at this food website, I forget how to pronounce her name, but I will mention that later. Been following a lot of her recipes, and they've been really good, just based on those 2 recipes. Tonight we're going to try Taiwanese again with scallion pancake beef roll, because I've been craving that lately. And who knows? Gotta do a workout for sure, because been tagged not once but twice to do 10 push-ups. So let's do 20 and then go from there. Yeah. In the meantime, let's get ready for the day. Let me show you what I've been doing for the past 2 days, and let's get the day rolling. Don't mind the noise in the background. That's just my aunt vacuuming up. But it is about 11:30 in the morning. I managed to get into workout clothes. I haven't done the workout yet, but gotta phone my amma because I still have to drop off medication. And we're going to see if she wants lunch, because every restaurant's doing takeout these days. Let's see if she wants takeout. Right?
Hello.
Hello, amma.
Yes, brother.
Yes, do you want anything for lunch?
I know I have lunch.
What do you mean? What are you having?
Oh, my leftover last night.
Leftovers? So boring.
Why you you buy something?
Yeah, I'll buy you something if you want something.
No,
You have leftover. Okay, I still have to come and drop off medication for you. I still have to drop off your medicine.
what?
Tylenol, and then something.
I think it's high.
Okay, Okay,
Thank you, Sheldon.
you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. Like I said, we'll always say no, but we'll try again next week. But let's do these push-ups that I've been forced to do. Here we go. Oh gosh, totally dreading this. Delayed this for a day, and now here we are. I need a pause. 10 down, 10 more to go. I think working out from home can be fine. It just gets a little bit lonely, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I swear. Decided to do the 30-day ab challenge again. This time we're gonna do it all 30 days. So let's get to it. Alright, so behind me we have the garage, which is still a mess, but we're making progress. Keep in mind, this has been 3 days so far, so without further ado, let's take a look into it. We do have a little workout station with the rowing machine and the barbells, as well as our bikes, our Christmas supplies, other things unknown, and then we have the junk that we have to get through, but we're making use of our shelving units with our food, our cleaning supplies, our alcohol, as well as other things yet to be determined. And another motorcycle, that's my father's. It's been pretty good. We're gonna finish this off, so hopefully by, who knows, 2, 3 o'clock we'll be done. But you'll have to stay tuned.
I already had my oatmeal, but I thought I'd also share the cookie butter spread with raspberries. And it's odd because no one in my family eats raspberries except myself. But still a tasty alternative. I mean, carb overload, but still fun.
I think this might be my mother's jacket, but I put it on to celebrate 25 years of uniform. But it is cold outside because the garage is wide open now to keep things aired out. But we're just cutting boxes at the moment. So without further ado, let's get things going. From the closet. I think it's mother's. It's Archie's. That's awesome. Good, I can fit Archie's jacket.
We got a pile of cardboard. We actually got a full load of trash. And then more recycling. Don't worry, we have 2. But yeah. So this pile over here, we gotta recycle, donate, and throw away. Especially this random item right here.
Really?
So here we are, about to go to McDonald's because my aunt wants to get coffee
But she also suggested that we donate all the clothes just because there is a bin beside the grocery store. So, without further ado, let's get things going. Interesting. Let's see if it's actually full. I don't know why people just left the bag there. Oh, maybe because the lift is up and closed. No. That's weird. Okay, but anyways, so you place your bags in. Goodbye to the shoes. And goodbye to the clothes. And let's lift it up. Huh. Yeah, it works. Alright, we're just gonna do that for the rest then. All over there. Okay. I literally went to the store just to get mouthwash. Like 3. You never know, despite going through this. Still gotta keep your mouth clean. That's for me for one to say. Just going for a walk in the neighborhood, and it's actually really nice. Quite quiet. You can actually hear the birds chirping. But yeah, it's good to hear that people are staying at home, doing their social distancing. A few people are outside walking as well, but again, far from each other. But yeah, it's kind of cold actually, despite being sunny. But yeah. Ooh, it might be a long day, but at least we're still safe. Never knew that flowers could grow so tall, but it just goes that you have to sometimes stop and appreciate them, right? Is this a sign of boredom when you just take a cookie jar and you literally organize all your chocolates? It's cute though, right? And then when you're done one house project, you do another one. So we're trying to fix the leak in the sink. We're trying to be plumbers, as my aunt says, but we don't know if what we're doing is correct. But yeah, I am basically just holding the sink or the faucet. So hopefully this works out. Massage the tape and then see if it works. And where? Oh, it just keeps pushing up. That's strange.
But at least it won't go that way.
That's true. For tonight, we're going to try 2 different recipes. So for the vegetables, we're going to do Korean potato. I believe that's pronounced banchan ganja jorm. I hope I'm saying that right. But this is the blogger I'm following a lot lately, Seong Young Longest, foodie traveler about Asian cuisine. Really recommend her recipes, they're very easy to follow, as well as scallion pancake beef rolls. This one's from the Meat Wave. But going to cheat a little bit just because I do have the green pancakes already pre-made, so we're just focusing on the meat. But doesn't that look delicious? Alright, so we're in the kitchen peeling some potatoes. Fortunately, I did have the right type of potato. I thought I had to go get the bigger ones, but here we go. So my aunt was teaching me how to peel. You just have to like grab it. Yeah. It looks pretty awesome. Oh god, everything's lying everywhere. We'll take that away. Try to be more graceful like my aunt. It's amazing how much time you have to spend in terms of cooking. Because normally when I do meal prep, it's usually just in the oven. But now we're like doing stove top. I know, slow steps. But again, I might as well take the opportunity to learn. I don't know if I'm a big fan of this tool, the one that's supposed to peel off the little things like that. It's kind of hard actually to use it. But again, taking no chances. Have I done any other projects that I said I wanted to do? No. Why? Because who knew house chores would be much longer than expected. But it's all good. Who knew? Potatoes have so much little quirks to them. I've always wanted to grow potatoes, but my mother wouldn't let me just because they came from the ground. That's the only reason she would give me. But I think if we grow them in like pots, it should be fine, right? I would think so. Just believe that would be. I think potatoes the only vegetable everyone can agree on. Well, maybe not athletes. But even then, they need carbs too. I don't know, maybe sweet potato. It's sad to hear that the Olympics got delayed for one more year. But it's probably out of best interest. It would had to be a tough decision for Japan. They're losing billions of dollars just on tourism alone. But can you believe? I know athletes are sad by the fact that's happening, but better safe than sorry. And if it means one more year of training, why not? But then again, I'm no athlete, so I don't know what they're going through. This may take some time, if anything. This is already 6 minutes long, but yeah, just peeling more potatoes. Got a few more to go, but yeah, stay tuned.
Okay, and then we're gonna get it cooked until it's slightly brown, and then we're going to add the sauce, which is mostly just water, soy sauce, and maple syrup. Pretty simple, right? So our potatoes are close to golden brown, so now we just add the sauce. Ah! Oh gosh. Okay, and that's just gonna simmer for 15 to 20 minutes, and hopefully they become like Korean potatoes. So we have that simmering, and then we're gonna start on the green onion pancakes. I know we're cheating, it's from TNT, but a little bit easier. Alrighty, and in it goes. Okay, we're gonna wait for it. Nice and brown, like the rest. When you have no idea why the beef stuck together. Marinated this last night, but we're gonna see if it comes apart. Originally they were hot pot rolls, so let's get on with it. So this is our little DIY station, but I just got it pre-made, and I'm going to roll it before you, but let me just get that set up. So we're just gonna make sure everything gets in, roll it a little more. Oh gosh, this cannot be pretty, can it? Oh gosh, look at it. Not once. Oh, there we go, twice. Fished. There we go. Ooh, maybe not as pretty, but you get the idea, right? There's a nice cut to it for sure. I don't know what it is. It's not quite right, but it'll do.
Oh, NyQuil. NyQuil, NyQuil.
我这是企業咧唔可以冇得出嚟，啲價錢冇得出嚟at all。
Is it just me, or does it seem like the hours between after dinner and before getting ready for bed end up being the longest hours of the day? I think I watched about 20 different videos in between, starting with a message from Justin Trudeau announcing about this $2,000 a month for employees who have been laid off for up to 4 months. And then otherwise, if the pandemic does continue, then employers or employees get to go on employers' insurance. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully everything gets better by then. And then proceeded to watching a lot of K-pop. Not specifically music, but stars like dancing and their singing abilities. So there was, I think his name is Jo Kwon, and he amazingly dances in high heels. I don't know where he learned that skill. And then I watched a lot of Eric Nam, which I'm hopefully saying correctly this time. I saw one of my other videos, and I think I mispronounced his name, but who knew? He has really good music these days. I didn't know. He officially became big in 2017. And then, after watching a few of his videos, it's like, I wish I went to his concert a few weeks ago. A lot of people on Instagram doing a lot of tags. So not only did I do my push-up videos earlier today, I have to do another 2 because I've been tagged 2 times more. So that'll be fun. Probably do that tomorrow instead. We'll see. But as long as we all keep ourselves occupied, this is the routine so far. Probably not eating a popsicle every day though. Just because I still feel full and yet I'm eating. So, after that, let's go back to my room and then get ready for bed. Trying to find good lighting, but I can't seem to get that. Like this awkward pose. Oh, my hair is kind of weird though. One moment. So it's 1:43 in the morning. That's my favorite time of the day. It's, for me at least, a representation of I love you, which is 1 letter, 4 letters, 3 letters. But nonetheless, didn't do a lot before heading to bed. Actually passed out on the couch before getting out and getting ready for bed. But here we are. Been looking online lately at more social media posts, specifically at Coco Rocha for her modeling camp. I might sign up for that based on the fact that I have no experience, so we'll see if even that's a possibility. And then my cousin Christina posted a rant online about how a client was complaining about her using the gym to teach online classes, which makes no sense when you think of it, because these people who train other people to work out, they're not really getting paid for any of the classes. You have to think about it, because they're not getting any revenue if people are attending their online classes, unless there's like some kind of membership where they work. Even then, it's like, why are people complaining? You're getting at-home workouts. But again, as long as we're helping out one another, taking advantage of all the resources that we have, then it'll be a better place if people understood. I've been tagged once more for 10 push-ups, so gotta do 20 more. Gotta do a few more workouts. Probably use that rowing machine later today. But I hope you all had a good day. Have a good night. We'll see you in 3 days. Take care. But until then.